Now, everyone wants to make money somehow, but what if you don't have high income skills? No editing, no coding, no design, and most people say that you should just go get a job, at McDonald's or whatever, and that with the skills you don't have now, you can't really, put any work in or, on a YouTube channel or in any sort of business that can eventually make you money long term. But if you're ultimately broke, have no skills, but you're serious and will put in the discipline and the effort, this is what you can actually do with no current skills in 2025. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is service arbitrage, or what I like to call the middleman method. You don't have the skills to do graphic design, video editing, or copywriting, but thousands of people do. And your job is to be the bridge between the company or creator and the person who's going to do the actual work. Let's say you meet a small business that needs a website. You tell them, I'll build you one for $600. Then you hire someone on Fiverr or Upwork to do it for $150. And the difference is all yours. Obviously, you don't have to go that extreme. You can say, I'll build you a website for $300 and then hire someone to do it for $100 or $150. That way you still even get more than double the amount of what you paid for. This is basically service arbitrage. You don't sell your time, instead, you sell your coordination and your trust. You handle communication, collect requirements, and always make sure that the final product that you're actually giving to that small business is delivered cleanly. Basically, you're the business middleman. And the best thing is you're learning all throughout. You learn client management, pricing, outreach, outsourcing, and even some marketing. And that alone is extremely valuable. Even if you've never done the technical work yourself, all these things, like I said, marketing, all these things that you're going to be learning along the way are extremely important for basically anything that you're going to build in the future. You're going to be using your communication, how fast you are at responding, how clearly you can respond, your organization. But if you can't keep these up, you're going to be learning along the way how to deal with people better and better, which again, will be extremely valuable. Now this next one is arguably one of my favorites, which is reselling and marketplace flipping. This one is relatively simple. You buy low, sell high. You go to Facebook, Craigslist, OfferUp, eBay, or even local garage sales. Look for underpriced items, especially tech, sneakers, small furniture, or collectibles. If some sort of PlayStation, PlayStation 4 is going for $150, but the only thing is that they don't have the power cable, for example, and you know that PlayStation 4s are currently going online on eBay or OfferUp or whatever for around $300, you buy the cable and then sell it all together for a total price. You take clean photos, relist it at a higher price, and then wait for a buyer. No website, although it is optional, for example, say on OfferUp, you don't have to run ads. All you're doing is just picking up items, fixing them up, and then reselling them for a higher price. And at first, this is going to start extremely slowly. You're going to be making, $20 profit, $40, eventually $60 profit. But over time, you develop incredible intuition. You automatically just know, is this worth picking up, or is it just worth, just leaving it there because it's junk? Eventually, you'll get faster at flipping and build an inventory. And over time, if you eventually build it and just keep going, you can, for example, get into something like Rolex reselling, which can make you thousands of dollars a week. Now this next one is extremely misunderstood, which is affiliate marketing. Everybody hears affiliate marketing and thinks you need 100,000 followers or a YouTube channel, but you actually don't, only if you play it smart. Affiliate marketing is just recommending products and earning a commission when people buy. The lazy way is to just spam links everywhere, but the smart way is to solve a problem. For example, go on Reddit or Quora, people are asking, what's the best budget microphone or best course for copywriting? You provide a real answer, value, and include your affiliate link. If they trust your response, they click. Not only this, but for example, if you have an affiliate link to Amazon, for example, a $30, $40 microphone, people will trust it because it's on Amazon and because it has high reviews, and they'll buy it with full trust. Another way is to start a Pinterest board. Each pin links to a product through your affiliate link. Done consistently, it compounds. Some people do this with no face, no brand, and no videos. just smart traffic redirection. It won't make you rich overnight, but you could go from $0 to $100 to $500 a month in just a few months and eventually build that to thousands of dollars a week. So in 2025, this next one is extremely huge, which is faceless YouTube content. You don't need to be on camera, you don't need to be funny or charismatic, you just need to know what works. And eventually, how to hire people to help you execute. Let's say you want to start a motivational channel, you don't know how to write scripts, you hire a writer, you don't know how to edit, you hire an editor, or you can use AI. For example, things like ChatGPT or Opus Clip. Not only are you creating content, you're also managing it. You choose niches, you think of creative thumbnails, and really you're basically your own business manager and analytics analyzer, and eventually you reinvest profit back into the channel, which is where it becomes a real business. And the best part is you're building leverage. Videos from 3, 5, 6 months ago can still be getting views to this day because you make evergreen content. And in the beginning, don't aim to only go viral, just aim to be as consistent as possible. For the fifth one, it's gonna be renting out assets. You might not have skills, but you do have something, and chances are that's something someone is willing to pay for it. Got a decent camera, put it on Fat Llama. Got a car, put it on Turo. Have an extra living space in your house, put it on Airbnb. Even something as simple as a pressure washer or a parking spot, people are willing to pay for that and bring you in some sort of monthly cash, and eventually you can build it up to a lot. For example, some guy in LA was renting out his backyard for dog meetups for $20 an hour from 2 people. And another person even rented out their pool for film shoots. And although it sounds pretty crazy, eventually if you do it long enough, you can be making thousands of dollars a month off of something that you weren't even using. Now the final verdict overall from this video is you can make money even without skills. And truthfully, most people aren't broke because of a lack of skills, they're broke because they haven't started yet. And eventually, if you start with the faceless YouTube content, the reselling, the service arbitrage, eventually if you do any of these methods long enough, you'll build skills naturally just from experience. So you guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Make sure you watch this video right here, and as always, thank you for watching.